642 light-years away. A giant is dying, and when it dies, we will all see it, even in the light of day. Look up on a clear winter night, and you'll find Orion, the hunter, dominating the heavens. His belt of 3 stars points to a red, flickering shoulder. That is Betelgeuse. The ideas, the breakthroughs, the choices that shaped our world reveal how great minds thought, struggled, and built the future. Every lesson, every spark of brilliance is a minting of thought, and every invention, every battle, every vision leaves a trace. I'm Atlas, and I welcome you to a journey where history fuels your growth. This is Mind Mint. Before we begin, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a story. And when we're done, leave a like if this chapter sparked your curiosity. Now, let's uncover the details behind today's story. This star is a red supergiant, swollen to over 700 times the diameter of our Sun. If it were placed at the center of our solar system, it would swallow Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and reach nearly to Jupiter. Betelgeuse is restless. It breathes in and out, expanding and contracting every 400 days. Astronomers watch its light carefully because they know this is the behavior of a star nearing its end. For thousands of years, humans have looked at Orion and told stories. To the Egyptians, Orion was Osiris, god of rebirth. To the Greeks, he was a mighty hunter placed among the stars. Betelgeuse, glowing like an ember, has always been a cosmic signifier. In the 17th century, scientists first measured Betelgeuse's color and size, shocked to find a star so massive and so near the end of its life. By the 20th century, they knew its fate. It will one day explode in a supernova. We do not know if that day will come in 100,000 years, or tomorrow. In cosmic terms, its death is imminent. In 2019, Betelgeuse dimmed dramatically, sparking global speculation. Was this the beginning of the end? Astronomers raced to observe it, only to learn the dimming was caused by a massive cloud of dust. But one day, the flicker will stop. One day, Betelgeuse will vanish for a fraction of a second before unleashing the most spectacular light show our species has ever seen. And when that day comes, this is what you will witness. Millions of years ago, in a quiet corner of our galaxy, a cloud of gas began to collapse under its own gravity. From this cold cradle, Betelgeuse was born. Betelgeuse did not begin as the gentle red giant we see today. It was once a hot blue supergiant, burning its hydrogen fuel ferociously, living fast and bright. Inside its core, hydrogen atoms were slammed together at unimaginable pressures, fusing into helium. This process released enough energy to shine with the brilliance of 100,000 suns. But there was a cost. Stars that live fast die young. In just 8 million years, a blink of cosmic time, Betelgeuse exhausted the hydrogen in its core. With its core running out of fuel, Betelgeuse swelled to monstrous size. It became a red supergiant, one of the largest stars visible to the naked eye. Now, deep inside, Betelgeuse is burning heavier and heavier elements. Hydrogen, helium, carbon, neon. It forges the very ingredients of life. Oxygen for our lungs, carbon for our cells, iron for our blood. But this process cannot last forever. Each new fuel burns faster than the last. What took millions of years for hydrogen will take just years, or days, for the final stages. Our own sun is stable, patient, middle-aged. Betelgeuse is massive, unstable, and nearly at the end of its life. Its death will come far sooner, but it will be spectacular. When Betelgeuse's core fills with iron, fusion will stop. In that instant, gravity will win, the star will collapse, and then the most violent event in the universe will begin. Inside Betelgeuse, the battle between gravity and pressure is almost over. The star has reached its final act. Its core is filling with iron, the element that spells doom for any star this massive. Iron cannot release energy through fusion. Unlike lighter elements, smashing iron together consumes energy instead of producing it. Betelgeuse's heart is running out of ways to fight gravity. When fusion stops, gravity takes over. In less than a second, the core collapses, falling inward at a quarter of the speed of light. In that instant, Betelgeuse's core becomes a neutron star, an object so dense that a teaspoon of it would weigh more than Mount Everest. The collapsing layers slam into the solid neutron core, bouncing outward. A titanic shockwave tears through the star, blowing its outer layers into space. This is the moment we call a supernova, a star dying in a final act of brilliance visible across the cosmos. Even before the light reaches us, trillions of neutrinos escape the star and pass through our planet. Detectors deep underground would be the first to know that Betelgeuse has died. The blast hurls newly forged elements across space: carbon, oxygen, gold, uranium, seeding the galaxy with the raw materials for future planets and life. Despite the violence, Betelgeuse is too far away to harm us. Its light show will be spectacular and safe. It is a perfectly ordinary morning. No one on Earth suspects that 640 light years away, a star has just torn itself apart. Its light is racing toward us, faster than anything else in the universe. The first warning doesn't come from the sky, but from beneath our feet. Neutrino detectors buried in Japanese mountains, Canadian mines, and Antarctic ice flash at once. Scientists freeze. They know what this means. Betelgeuse is gone. 8 minutes after the neutrinos, the light arrives. At first, it's just a pinpoint, but then Betelgeuse rises. But not as we knew it. Now it burns with the light of a full moon, visible even in daylight. Within minutes, the world is awake. Hashtags trend globally. People rush outside, pointing phones skyward. For the first time in history, humanity witnesses a supernova together. After sunset, the sight becomes unforgettable. The constellation Orion now has a blazing heart, bright enough to read a book by. Every telescope on Earth and in space is aimed at Betelgeuse. Astronomers scramble to capture every photon of data. This is a once-in-a-lifetime scientific opportunity. For a moment, all borders, all conflicts, all noise fade away. 7 billion people share the same view of the universe. The brilliance slowly fades, but the memory of the moment lingers. Humanity has watched a star die. But this story is not over. What happens next will change what we know about the universe forever. Within hours, the supernova becomes the biggest story on Earth. Networks cancel programming. Scientists are invited on late-night talk shows. The world can't look away. Billions share the same sky. Billions share the same feed. For a moment, humanity feels connected like never before. In every corner of the globe, people interpret the cosmic event through their own traditions. A sign from God, a moment of reflection, a reminder of our smallness. Physicists become overnight celebrities. Their interviews trend worldwide. For once, science goes viral. Governments organize public events, projecting live telescope feeds onto giant screens. The supernova becomes the greatest shared spectacle in human history. Artists respond with a wave of creativity. Songs are written overnight. Memes flood the internet. Humanity doesn't just watch the event, it celebrates it. Teachers turn playgrounds into stargazing sites. For a generation of children, science suddenly becomes magical. Some weep, some pray, some simply sit in silence. It's not fear, it's awe. For the first time, we feel part of the universe, not separate from it. And because humanity can't resist, jokes begin to flood the internet. Hashtag Betelgeuse Challenge goes viral as people recreate Orion's belt with glow sticks. But while the world celebrates, scientists notice something strange in the data. Betelgeuse may be hiding one last cosmic surprise. Every observatory on Earth is flooded with data. Terabytes pour in every second. This is science in overdrive, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to watch a star die in real time. For the first time in history, neutrino detectors capture a perfect profile of a star's core collapse. These ghostly particles, which pass through planets like glass, tell scientists what happened inside Betelgeuse's heart. Supercomputers recreate the blast with unprecedented accuracy. The shockwave ripples through the cosmos, a moment of creation through destruction. We watch the very moment heavy elements, the stuff of life, are forged. Every atom of gold on Earth was born in a blast like this one. At the heart of the wreckage, a newborn neutron star appears, a city-sized object heavier than the sun. If you could hold a teaspoon of it, it would weigh billions of tons. For the first time, every major space agency shares live data with the public. Science becomes a global sport, with everyone cheering. But then, something no one predicted. The explosion's light curve does not behave as expected. Betelgeuse's death might not be as simple as it seemed. A fierce debate erupts. Is this a normal supernova, or are we witnessing something entirely new, a phenomenon never before seen by humankind? Then, the announcement. Astronomers confirm the formation of the youngest neutron star ever seen. Humanity has a front row seat to watch a new object being born. But what comes next could be even more spectacular, a cosmic event that might reshape our understanding of the universe. As Betelgeuse lights up the sky, fear spreads online. Is this the end of the world? Could a blast so powerful wipe out life on Earth? Scientists reassure the public, Betelgeuse is more than 600 light-years away. Its blast can't harm us, only dazzle us. The real danger would be a gamma-ray burst, a focused beam of death. But Betelgeuse isn't the line to aim at us. We are safe. This isn't humanity's first supernova. In the year 1054, astronomers recorded one so bright it could be seen during the day for weeks. Humanity survived then, and we will again. Some scientists think nearby supernovas in the past may have triggered mass extinctions by stripping Earth's ozone layer. But Betelgeuse is too far away for such effects. Instead of doom, scientists see opportunity, a natural experiment to understand cosmic radiation and its effects on life. Humans can't resist turning cosmic events into stories of the end. But Betelgeuse is not our destroyer, it is our teacher. The fear turns into wonder. Instead of running from the sky, people embrace it. The supernova becomes a reminder of how lucky we are to exist at all. But one day soon, Betelgeuse will fade, leaving only a tiny remnant in the night sky. The cosmic show will end, and when it does, the question remains, what will humanity do with the memory of the night the sky came alive? And then, one night, it is gone. The star that burned in our sky for hundreds of thousands of years is now just silence. For the first time, billions experienced a cosmic death together, and somehow it made them feel more alive. Betelgeuse reminded us that the universe is not a static backdrop, it is a living, changing place, and we are part of its story. What began as fear became fascination. People searched for other stars that might explode next. Curiosity was reborn. In laboratories and observatories, scientists now had the most detailed record of a supernova ever made, rewriting textbooks overnight. Betelgeuse's death forged elements that one day may form new planets, and perhaps new life. Death in the universe is never the end. It is transformation. We are stardust. The iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, all born from stars that exploded long before Betelgeuse. Perhaps the greatest gift Betelgeuse gave us was perspective, a reminder that we are small but not insignificant. Looking up may inspire the next generation of scientists, dreamers, and explorers, those who will take us to other stars. And so, Betelgeuse leaves us with a gift, the memory of a night when the sky became alive and we were reminded that every moment on this tiny world is worth cherishing. We are the universe becoming aware of itself. Keep looking up. And so, dear listener, that's where today's story ends. Let's continue walking the path of great minds and moments together. Remember, every great mind was once just curious. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next chapter of Mind Mint. Goodbye.